Chag Sameach. Try again. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Much better. We know people are going to be wandering in. That's okay, but you're on time. We appreciate that. And we also know it's a school night. So we're going to start on time, and people will join us as they get here. Sound okay? Great. So we are going to sing together. I wonder where this is in this book, these words. I'm going to tell you where they are. Hang on a second. I don't know what page Hinematov is on. If you find it first, you get a gold star. I don't know what page. Rabbi Shelby, do you know what page Hinematov is on in this book? Probably not.
380 maybe?
It's on bracketed page 644. Yeah. We're going to stay in brackets. So on the bottom of the pages, there's two sets of page numbers. Bracketed page 644, the second song on the page. Bracketed page 384, and we're going to light our festival candles. And to do that, I think we'll invite Jennifer Katz-Goldstein and Samantha Rosenblum to help join us. You'll see them again in a moment, but these are our fearless leaders of JJP. And where did those go? I need those here first. Perfect. Thank you. Page 384. And actually, the English is on 385 that we're going to sing first. Oh, hear our prayer we sing to you. Be gracious to the ones we love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear our prayer to ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Yom Tov.
On the Hebrew calendar, Simchat Torah is also the anniversary of October 7th, which makes today the second yahrzeit for the 1,200 victims of that horrible day. So we wanted to take just a moment in this joyous service to remember those victims and all of the hostages and soldiers and all civilians who fell since that day. In their memory, we will light a yahrzeit candle. Today is also the blessed day when we welcome the last of the living hostages back home, finally, after 738 days. So we are holding our grief and our joy all at once, our fears and concerns about the future, and our greatest hopes. It's like the words of Ecclesiastes, which we read on Sukkot. A season is set for everything, a time for every experience under heaven, a time for being born and a time for dying, a time for planting and a time for uprooting the planted, a time for slaying and a time for healing, a time for tearing down and a time for building up, a time for weeping and a time for laughing, a time for wailing and a time for dancing. And sometimes we have to do all of those all at once. So tonight we will hold our grief and our gratitude. We mourn and we will dance. We will dance again in celebration of life and all of the blessings that fill our cup until it overflows. So we'll lift a Kiddush cup now and recite the Kiddush together. It's on bracketed page 386. It's a festival Kiddush, so recite with us as far as you can go, and listen if you prefer.
Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol am ורוממנו מכל לשון וקידשנו במצוותיו ותיתן לנו אדוני אלוהינו באהבה חגים וזמנים לששון מועדים לשמחה חגים וזמנים לששון את יום השמיני חג העצרת הזה זמן שמחתנו מקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ומועדי קודשך בשמחה ובששון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש ישראל והזמנים. We're going to stay standing, and before we move on in our service, while I have your attention, and now that a few more people have trickled in, I'm going to make 2 announcements about upcoming things at Barnard, okay? First is, starting on Sunday, this Sunday, the Barnard Tempos, which is the name of our very fun, awesome Barnard Temple Youth Choir, will be kicking off their year of singing and helping to lead services at Barnard Temple. The wonderful Marina Veronina is the leader of the Barnard Tempos, and it is for 3rd through 6th graders. You don't have to come to JJP on Sundays, but if you are here, you'll sign up and stay. If you don't come normally on Sundays and you're interested, you can come. It's at 12 o'clock, right when JJP ends. It's for 1 hour, and it is awesome. And you'll lead services a lot during the year with us. You'll have fun, you'll sing songs, you'll uplift our services. So we hope if you are in 3rd or 6th grade and you like to sing, doesn't matter if you're a great singer, you have energy, we want you to be in the Barnard Tempos. Did I miss anything?
No.
No? Okay, great. Now, so that was for our young people and for our adults in the room. I want to make sure that you saw an email that came early this morning, about an event that Barnard is hosting next Tuesday on the 21st of October with the American Jewish Committee, called Turning Political Advocacy into Action Against Anti-Semitism. It's an event that we are hosting with AJC here. It's open to the community, but you must pre-register for security reasons through the AJC. And you are welcome to invite your friends, your family, anyone you want. You can forward that email to anybody as long as they pre-register. We'd love to have them. So I think it's going to be a really important conversation and a really important time to be together as a community. So we hope you'll join us next Tuesday night. And please register so that we can get you on that list. I hope there was nothing else I was supposed to announce because I don't have it written down. So we're going to stay standing and be on bracketed page 394. On the bottom half of page 397, turn Torah and keep turning it, for everything can be found in it. Keep your eyes attached to it. Spend your lifetime in its study. Never budge from it, for there is no better way of life than this. Page 399. Source of life, every year you plant within us a new tree of life. May it be your will that this year our Torah blossoms with kindness and not cruelty, wisdom and not foolishness, awareness and not thoughtlessness. May you teach us a Torah of love that will nourish us in every season. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Page 402, please be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha V'dibarta bam בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני Elohechem. So in a minute or two, we're going to invite Jennifer and Samantha back up. You can come now if you want, actually, to get ready to call up our consecrants. This is like a funny word. What is a consecration that you're doing here tonight? Anybody know what that word means? What does it mean to consecrate something? I love the excited hands. Zoe? To receive what? Okay, so you are going to receive something. Do you know what you're going to receive today? What are you going to receive today, consecrants? Zoe? You're not going to receive a prayer book. That comes in 4th grade, but I love that you're looking forward to that, yeah? A little baby Torah, Chloe? I didn't hear what you said, honey. Oh, certificates. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So when we consecrate you, it means we are like celebrating you. We are lifting you up. We're sort of helping to elevate this moment to make holy, right? That's kind of what this word means. It's a big word, but that's what it's about. And we are going to give you some things today. And I'm going to show you what they are because I want you to know what you're going to get when we're all done with the night, which is not yet. But this is what you will go home with, okay? I'm going to come stand not behind this big piece of furniture, okay? So on the tables out there, I'm sure you saw when you came in, there are 2 baskets, and the baskets have a little Torah scroll in it. Now, raise your hand if you are a parent or grandparent, and you ever, or an adult, you're just somebody here, and you, or an older sibling, right? You're a person in this space, and you received a baby Torah at your consecration. I did. Yeah. So a lot of us have our little mini Torahs like this from when we were consecrated. On this printed scroll is the whole Torah. It actually is. And so parents and grandparents and other adults who love small people, when your child takes this at the end of the night, you hear when you're getting it, right? At the end of the night, they may be very excited and want to open up their Torah scroll. That's a cool thing. Just like maybe some adult supervision will help to make sure it doesn't tear because it is paper. And while it is not the Torah, we want to treat it with love and respect. And if you want help figuring out like what you're looking at or where your portion is or something, it's quite small, but I think with my glasses, somebody here or I could help you find that at some other point, not tonight. But so put this somewhere, look at it, keep it safe. I don't know, they're sweet things to have. And it's a way of symbolizing this night, we're going to unwrap our big Torah in a little while too, right? So it connects us to this moment of celebrating Torah. Okay, you're going to have a consecration certificate. So exciting. This one says Rabbi Steiner, but I was already consecrated quite a long time ago. And I think almost everybody has a Jewish name on it. I wanted to say that Samantha, we should give her like quiet applause. That's how we do applause in the sanctuary, because she spent a lot of time tracking your parents down, children, so that they would give her your Jewish names. So this is a lot of work, and thank you, Sam, for helping us have all of that information. And if you don't have a Jewish name yet, we know there's a small handful of you who don't have Jewish names. We would love to help give you a Jewish name at some point soon so that you can have a Jewish name too. Okay, the other certificate you're going to get in this envelope, which is one I really wanted to spend a minute telling you about, is this one. And it says Mazel Tov. In honor of your consecration, we want you to get excited about going to one of our URJ, one of our camps. The Union for Reform Judaism is the umbrella organization for Reform Jews. And one of the things they are most well known for are our camps. So there are a bunch of camps in the Northeast. There are some like regular sleepaway camps, Crane Lake and Eisner, which means that they just are like camps with everything there. And then there are specialty camps. There's URJ's 6 Points Sci-Tech, and there's a sports camp, and there's a creative arts camp. So there are lots of different ways to go to camp through the URJ, either for 2 weeks and then some of those specialty camps up to 6 weeks, or a 4-week or a 3-week session in Crane Lake or Eisner. Our children go to Crane Lake. There's a lot of Crane Lake families at Barnard. There's also a lot of Eisner families at Barnard. There are children who go now regularly also to Sci-Tech, which is like a science and technology camp. And we've had kids who have also gone to creative arts and to the sports camp. So these are really, really, really amazing camps. I can't say enough wonderful things about the experience your children will have at camps. It is the very best. You who care about your children's Jewish education, this is like a key part of your children developing thick, sticky, lasting, meaningful Jewish identities. You should send your kid to Jewish camp. You should send your kid to one of our camps, and we will help you get there. If you need scholarship to be able to go to camp, we will make sure that your kids can go to camp if that is at all a concern. So it's so fun. It's a wonderful place. It's sticky, literally, and in Jewish ways, like camps ought to be. And we really hope that you will think about going, and we'll connect you with other URJ camp families so we can tell you about all of the magic and wonder of Jewish camps. Good? Great. And it's not too Jewish. I know, I don't really want to say that, I'm a rabbi, I know, but it's not like they're going to sit in a sanctuary the whole time. Judaism at camp lives in a way that it can't live anywhere else. It sprouts in beautiful, wonderful, natural places, really. And I'm saying this as a camp mom and as a rabbi, but okay, Jewish camps, great. We're going to send our kids. It's going to be awesome. And we are, what? Oh, and you can use your tag money to go to URJ camp. That's right, Sam. All right. So now we are going to invite the wonderful Jennifer and Samantha to call up the names of all of our consecrants. You are going to come up. We are not giving you Torahs and certificates on the bima right now. When you leave at the very end of the night, which means we're going to finish this little service, and then we're going to dance with the Torahs, and then we're going to unwrap the whole Torah in the social hall, and we're going to have children sitting in the middle and grown-ups helping to hold the scroll. We're going to do a little mini, very fast tour of the Torah. We're going to hear the end. We're going to hear the beginning. We're going to roll it back up. We're going to change the covers to their regular, non-special white high holiday covers. We have a lot of stuff to do. Then when you go home, consecrants, you will find a certificate envelope that has your name on it, and take 1 Torah per consecrant. Not like for all the siblings who also want a Torah, sorry. 1 Torah for a consecrant and your envelope. Got it? Excellent.
Got it.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
We're already starting the game of the microphone's not on. Okay.
I just also want to take a moment to thank all of our parents. No one can get here without you. Thank you for the weekly and yearly commitment you make to your children's Jewish journey and sharing them with us every week. We love them, and we are so glad and fortunate and blessed to have you all with us in the Jewish Journey Project. If you don't have a Hebrew name for your child, thank you. If your child did not get a Hebrew name, you will find in your envelope a copy of the certificate. That is our reminder to you and to ourselves that we want to help you give your child a Hebrew name. They will get the actual certificate after we help you get that name. So if you find that prize in your envelope, that is why it looks like that, and we will circle back with you. Okay, when you hear your name, come on up and stand with Samantha on the bima, and here we go. Hannah Barkin, Michaela Bernstein, Zoe Bernstein, Jared Buckley, Jordan Buckley, Benjamin Castaldo, Jonathan Cornell, Asher Feldman, Isabella Fleischman, Aaron Fleischman, Harrison German, Charles German, Ashton Gilbert, Hunter Goldberg, Kobe Goldenberg, Max Goldenberg, Lara Goldman, Micah Goldsmith, Blake Gordon, Elijah Harrell, Arden Jaffe, Robert Cami, Layla Kapleser, Asher Kapleser, Ariel Klein, Lana Kraus, Benjamin Kubek, Ava Laub, Aurora Levy, Dylan Lustgarden, Bryn Magid, Riley Mayer, Haley Mayer, Jordan Mason, Bryce Meltzer, Kaylee Moses, Jack Nevins, Zoe Nevins, Cameron Oliva, Lily Peckus, Fiona Powers, Jackson Pressing, Peyton Pressing, Leah Redvinsky, Zoe Ratner, Mason Scaglione Stahl, Luke Shue, Zachary Schwartz, Bennett Siegel, Ava Schlahet, Isaac Schlahet, Emma Silber, Noah Silverstein, Nathan Steffen, Penelope Schwartz, and Zachary Zucker.
Okay, we are going to give you a moment to take your picture. I see what's happening. I know. I understand. Rather than fight it. All right. If you are a parent and you want to stand and take a picture, do your thing.
Get out of the way.
You don't need a picture. It's okay. You could also just have a picture in your memory of this moment. Okay, so this is just like beautiful, right? If you need to feel like reassured of, okay, now put your phones away. You got it. You took your picture. Be here. Good. Okay. If you need to and want to feel reassured of like this moment in our Jewish living as a Jewish people, right? Amidst the sadness and the celebration and also the small communities all over the world where we are raising Jewish children, this is it all. This is everything, right? This is beautiful. These are your children. This is the future. So in a moment, Rabbi Shelfer and I will offer a blessing. But before we do that, we wanted to invite you to call out blessings that you hope our newest JJP learners, some of whom are starting religious school for the very first time, some of whom have come from another synagogue and are joining us on their journey with us here. Some of you are brand new families. Some of you are not brand new families but have a new child starting school. Like there's so many beautiful different stories happening on this bima right now. So anybody can just call out what are our blessings or hopes or wishes that you have for these awesome new Jewish Journey Project learners. We're going to create a blessing. Like, great. So blessed are you, God, who gives us life, who is the source of all of creation. May these children, on the occasion of their consecration, have health. What else? Peace. Compassion. And here we said safety. Love. Confidence. Love. Community. Joy. Curiosity. Patience, pride. Oh, Marjan wants them to do their homework. Yeah. A love of Israel. Yeah, I like that. Someone said, oh, I like that. Yeah. Love of Judaism. Intelligence. Happiness. Thanks, Zeke. Peace. Fun. Yeah, we do want to have fun. Peace and quiet. Oh, okay. I'm not sure whether the blessings are for the kids or for the parents, but actually that's sort of the point, right? They're for all of us. What do you got, Maya Shay? She changed her mind. Okay, that's okay.
Friendship.
Friendship is a great one, right? Oh, curiosity. Chloe. Respect. Yeah. Right, so this is all this like beautiful stuff that we want you to take with you as you start your awesome Jewish Journey projects here at the Barnard Temple. And we want you to also know that Sam and Jen and Rabbi Scheffler and I and there's other should we have if you're a teacher at Barnard in the school, maybe in a minute we'll do that. We'll call them up first for Hakafot. That's what we'll do. Okay, it's happening live. right? There's some other teachers, JJP teachers here tonight. We want you to know that we are so excited and so proud of you, and we can't wait to be part of your Jewish journeys and to see all the different places that we're going to travel together as we learn and as we do all this fun, respectful, loving of Israel, creating community, developing patience as learners, and compassion and respect for each other. And we are so proud of you. So we're going to offer the priestly blessing, which is a blessing in the Torah, and I will point it out when we unwrap the Torah and show you where it is so we can see it there together.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you, and may God watch over you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's face shine on you, and may God always be gentle with you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
And may you be filled with an awareness that God and connection and peace and love and friendship and joy and community and Jewish living and patience and kindness and curiosity, that all of those holy things are all around you whenever you need them or want them, and may your life be filled with shalom, with peace.
Amen.
So we are going to send you back to your grown-ups quietly. And you can go back to your grown-ups. I'll get out of your way. Sorry, that was confusing. I know. I stood right in front of you, and I said, go back to your grown-ups. Okay, I have another question before we get up, because I'm curious. Raise your hand if you became bar or bat mitzvah, mitzvah at the Barnard Temple at any age of life, whether you were like 13 or an adult. Nope, not just you. I know there are other people. Okay. How many? 1, 2. Any other grown-ups who did adult mitzvah here? 3, 4. Okay, we almost can do all the Torahs for the first Hakafot that way, which seems like a fun way to start. And teachers. Okay, if you are a JJP teacher, and if you became mitzvah at Barnard Temple in Franklin Lakes or in Patterson or somewhere else, those are your 2 choices, we're going to invite you up to the bima first, and here's what we're going to do. Here's the roadmap for the next little bit for everybody. We are going to all stand in a moment. The awesome new sanctuary band that is playing tonight in the new social hall. And by the way, if you play a band instrument and you think that looks like fun, you could let us know, because we love to make music with fun people. They're going to welcome us into the social hall for some dancing. They're called Hakafot with the Torahs. And you may feel awkward dancing. That's cool. Lean into it. Just like, this is a night to be joyful with Torah. This is what Jews do on Simchat Torah. Some circle dancing. We're going to dance until we poop out. And then we're going to unwrap one of our Torah scrolls. The grown-ups are going to stand. We're going to hold the back of the Torah. Children will sit on the floor. We'll take a little tour of the Torah. We'll hear some Torah. We'll change our Torah covers. We'll put them back in the ark. Sound good? You got it? Okay, if you became mitzvah at Barnard Temple, and if you are a JJP teacher, please come onto the bima now, at this moment. Excellent. Come on, Gia. You have no choice. Come on, I just said your name. You have to come. She's not really sad, don't worry. It's fine, you're perfect. You're not going to drop it. I've already given you the Torah many times in your life. When you stand up to come meet us in the social hall, if you could send a grown-up near you to put your weekday and festival books on the cart where you found them, and then meet us in there, that would just make life a lot easier for our custodians at the end of the night. Please rise. New sanctuary band, can we have some music? take this. Thank you. Okay. Okay, this is where, I feel very optimistic about this year. We're going to do it, you guys. If you're holding a Torah, if you could bring it and put it on a table that is not here. Oh, no, it is. It's right here. Just place your Torah down over here. That'd be great. Okay. Children, you could come sit right here with Maura Jennifer. And adults, thank you, Asher. That's perfect. Yes. Okay, Dana, can I just ask you to take the cover off of this? Okay, grown-ups in the room, we are going to make like you're already kind of doing, except you're going to have to back up. And here's my first request. This night is so difficult if you talk, but it's not difficult at all if you don't talk. Okay, now, parents, grandparents, if you think your adorable young children are going to have a hard time like not wrestling or whatevering, or if you notice that they are starting to do that, please go help, because it's too difficult for us to do this and that. But if they're good, you're good here. Sound good? Great, good talk. Okay. We're gonna open up here. Yeah, you can turn your mic on.
So we're going to roll a whole Torah right now, and it's amazing, and it's bigger than this. So let's take some steps back to form a big circle. Thank you, because we will need most of your hands.
Okay. So, Matt, here, why don't you start on this side? You'll go that way for a little while. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be here.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so grown-ups, you can please take the
You
top.
can use your fingers.
Everyone needs to hold just the white part, right? The top and the bottom.
Yep.
Just the white, exactly.
Do like that or like this. Just to support it. Yeah, you can actually place your hands. You can use your hands.
Okay, you can do it. Yeah. We're all part of these beautiful Jewish families here. Everything's good. You don't want to be sitting on the floor? No. Okay. But you can't see anything there. You don't want to sit on the floor? Okay. He has a big head. Okay. I need to like work out before this holiday. Switch hands again. I'm not strong enough for this. All right, at least we're at Deuteronomy. I look strong, but I'm really not that strong. Yes, but I always forget how hard it is. Sure. Oh, all right. Good. I'm always curious to see if we made the right size circle. Let's see. She is still doing it. I know, it's amazing. She's a superhero.
We are amazed in the middle of this circle.
Great, so you can come around here. Perfect. All right, that's a pretty good sized circle, team. Okay, so let's just take like some fun facts about the Torah. What do you know about the Torah? What is the Torah made of, Zoe? Not paper, but good guess. Anybody know what the Torah is written on? Not wood, but a good guess. Animal skin, right? It's called parchment. Anybody know the material that is well, I'm not going to ask it as a question. It's too leading. But what are you going to say? Parchment, yeah, parchment is animal skin that's prepared for this. Yeah.
Is it parchment paper?
It is, well, it's parchment. Parchment paper, I think, is meant to look like parchment, but this is actual parchment. Okay. Everything in a Torah derives from something alive. So the ink that is used to write the Torah, oh, just careful with coming, that makes me nervous. So, great. So children should either stay out or in. Okay, great. So everything the ink that was used to write the Torah comes from animal sources. There's wood on the 8 seam, right? Because everything in the Torah is alive, or was alive. That makes sense? That's a cool thing. Great. This past year, we had a soferet. Okay, children and grown-ups, your kids are either in the circle or they're behind the Torah scroll. Because even a well-meaning child might, rip a Torah. We don't want that. So we had a soferet, who's a scribe and a repairer of Torah, come and repair all of our Torahs. And that means that she looked at the whole scroll to find all the words or letters where there were pieces missing or it was rubbed off or it was hard to read, and then she fixed it. She did it with all of our scrolls. And she also wrote for us the little mezuzah scroll that's on our new sanctuary, which is very cool. Okay. Good? Any questions about the Torah before we do a little tour? No, we're doing great. Why would I take questions? Okay, this is the beginning of the Torah. Anybody know what the first book of the Torah is called? Bereshit in Hebrew. In English it is? Excellent. Okay, this is where the Torah begins. We're going to come back here in a little while. And this is where the whole book of Genesis has the stories of our ancestral parents. So who's first? Who's created first? Anybody remember? Who are the first people created? I believe in you. Grown-ups, who are the first people created? Adam and Eve, great. And through Adam and Eve's third child, whose name is Seth, continue the line of our people. Anybody remember the guy who built the boat? Noah, good. So there's Noah. And then comes Abraham, who's the first Jewish person. He's called into relationship with God. Who does Abraham marry? Sarah, who are their children? Well, who's Abraham's children? I'll ask it that way. Isaac and Ishmael, right? And Isaac marries, I know, I'm testing your biblical knowledge, Rebecca. And Isaac and Rebecca have 2 children. What are their names? They're twin boys. Jacob and Esau, good. Jacob and Esau, they don't have the best relationship in the world. Jacob goes on to be the person through whom our people continue. Anybody know how many children Jacob had? 13, yes. It was phrased in a way that was the answer I was looking for. 12 sons and 1 daughter, right? And the 12 sons make up the 12 tribes. And they also have kind of a hard time in family relationships. And because of lots of challenges in the land and wars and famines, they end up living in the land of Egypt. And Egypt is actually a really good place for the Jews at the beginning, for Jacob and his children and their family, because Joseph, one of the children, is the number 2 guy, but he's the one who saves the whole land from total famine. And that takes us to about, I was walking on a good pace and then I lost my place, right here. Okay, so this is the end of the book of Genesis. What's the second book called? Shemot or Exodus. Excellent. Okay, so this is the Passover story, basically, at the beginning of Exodus. What was our life like when we were in Egypt? Was it good or bad, ultimately? Not so good, right? We were slaves. 10 what helped us get out of Egypt? 10? Excellent. Okay, so this is where we have, do you see this like differently spaced section of the Torah? This is called the Song of the Sea, Shirat Hayam. And this is right after the Israelites pass through the sea that splits. Not long after that, in the Torah, we get the 10 Commandments. They're right here. The rest of it goes faster, I promise. I'm just giving you highlights of what we're looking at. So here are the 10 Commandments. And through the rest of the book of Exodus, grown-ups, you don't need to be talking. The children maybe can't help themselves, but grown-ups don't have to talk. Through the rest of the book of Exodus, the people are making their way on their journey, and they get to about here where they have, this is where the next book, Leviticus, begins. They have received all the instructions for how to build their sacred places, the Mishkan, when they settle and when they start to build. Okay, third book is called Vayikra in Hebrew, or Leviticus in English. And this is a lot of laws that were given to the Israelites so they would know how to create a nice, just, warm society when they set up land. I'm just going to walk us through Vayikra because that seems like the right thing to do right now. Okay, fourth book is called Numbers or Bamidbar. Excellent. Okay, so the Israelites pick up their journey again, and they're heading. Where are they heading, by the way, this whole time? Where are they trying to get to? Israel. Excellent. Okay, so that priestly blessing that Rabbi Scheffler and I did on the bima, that comes right from the Torah, and it's right here. So that's very cool. We chant that when it's a bar bat mitzvah and other times. Okay, I'm going to keep going here because there's a million things I could show you, but I won't show you everything until we get into the book of, what's the last book called? Deuteronomy. What's it called in Hebrew? Ooh, really? Devarim. Thank you. Okay, so this is the book of Deuteronomy, or Devarim. This is another version of the Ten Commandments that is almost exactly the same, but not exactly the same. Fun fact for another time. This is the Shema. You know that. We sang that. If we had 1,000,000 hours and barriers, I'd bring you all over to see it, but that will also have to wait. And this over here, this last section of Deuteronomy, is when Moses is saying goodbye to the people because he's not going to get to go with them. That's a pretty good quick tour of the Torah. All right, thank you. So there's more there, but I feel pretty happy about how this is going so far. So here's what we're going to do. Kids, hey, consecrants and their siblings, you guys are doing awesome. We're so proud of you. If you could just be with us for like another minute or two, that'd be awesome. The special tradition on Simchat Torah is to hear the very end of the Torah scroll read and immediately hear the very beginning of the Torah read, almost to do it without a break. We're going to wait for our beginning of the Torah reader, who's running around the circle slowly. There he goes.
Who is Ehud, our new executive director?
Yeah.
If you haven't met him, Ehud, I'm thinking I'll read the end, and then we'll high-five our tzitzit. Or high-five, and then like a relay race, and then Ehud is going to read the beginning. Sound good?
So if you haven't met Ehud Klinger, this is Ehud Klinger. He does not love to be the center of attention, but we love him. Rabbi Scheffler will read the end, Ehud will read the beginning, but before that, we're going to offer the Torah blessings together, okay? Ready? If you know them, just join with me. 1, 2, 3. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach, Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. We want to hear the Torah.
Amen. V'lo kam navi od b'Yisrael k'Moshe asher yada'o Adonai panim el panim l'chol ha'otod v'hamoftim asher shalacho Adonai la'asot sod be'eretz Mitzrayim lefar'o u'lechol avadav u'lechol artso u'lechol hayad hachazaka u'lechol hamorah hagadol asher asa Moshe le'nei kol Yisrael. There did not arise a prophet again in Israel like Moses, who knew God face to face. And for all the signs and the wonders that were sent to him by God to do in the land of Egypt before Pharaoh and all his servants and the whole country, and for all the acts of strength and for all the awesome power that were done by Moses in the eyes of all Israel.
בראשית ברא אלוהים את השמיים ואת הארץ, והארץ הייתה תוהו ובוהו וחושך על פני תהום, ורוח אלוהים מרחפת על פני המים. ויאמר אלוהים יהי אור ויהי אור, וירא אלוהים את האור כי טוב, ויבדל אלוהים בין האור ובין החושך. ויקרא אלוהים לאור יום ולחושך קרא לילה, ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר יום אחד. When God began to create heaven and earth, the earth being unformed and void, with darkness over the surface of the deep, and a wind from God sweeping over the water, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and called the darkness night, and there was evening and there was morning, the first day.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam. Baruch atah Adonai Noten Torah. So now, this Shabbat, this Friday night, Saturday morning, we are going to start reading the Torah all over again like we do every year. Does the text of the Torah ever change? No. Is every Torah the same? What's inside of it? Yes. So what changes if it's not the Torah? We do, right? So what the idea is that the Torah never changes. Every year we unwrap the exact same scroll, but what we get from the text changes because we change and because we need something different every year, and we learn together new things from Torah. So to our students, we hope your lives in the Jewish Journey Project and beyond as Jewish adults will be filled with questions and Torah and community. And also to our adults in the room, whether or not you're here with kids, this is also the beginning of the Jewish New Year of study for us, and there's so much that's happening at Barnard in Torah study and adult ed classes. And this exercise is for us, even more than for the kids, to remind us every year that this text comes to life when we study it together. And we hope that you will join us in that study this year. So we're going to re-roll this Torah, and we're also going to change our Torah covers from our white ones to our colorful ones. Rabbi Scheffler, maybe you can help remembering that the Ha-Emet match Pardes and get Torah covers changed while we're rolling the Torah. If you are strong, I am not that strong. So rolling the Torah is very exhausting. So if you want to come take a turn as we roll the whole thing, I thank you in advance for your strength and help. And we're just going to be careful as we roll. Janet, how about a little rolling music? together. So just come in. You don't have to sit. It's a quick prayer, but it's the blessing we say for having reached significant firsts, and also when we get to each holiday, we're going to sing together this blessing for celebrating the lives that we have, the way we sustain each other through study and community, and our hope that we will continue to make good Jewish, sticky, Torah-filled life together in the new year.